Hello to all Bread Village fans around the world. Today we will review together Novak Djokovic's first Grand Slam. The title at the Australian Open. At that time Djokovic was only 22 years old. In the same year Noel had 4 titles including Masters Cup, ATP Masters Series Rome, ATP Masters Series Indian Wells, Australia Open Expand. The year 2008 is considered the beginning of the action to conquer the title of the young tennis player who later became a monument in the tennis village. In the 2008 Australian Open season, Djokovic was ranked 3rd seed of the tournament after 2 great rivals Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer. In a not-too-difficult bracket, Djokovic went to the quarter-finals with a record of not losing a set. In the opening match of Bracket A, he overcame Benjamin Becker with a set score, 6-0, 6-2, 7-6. The match was relatively easy for Djokovic in the first 2 sets. Djokovic gently won against Becker. Only the 3rd set was a bit difficult when Djokovic could only finish the match after the tie-break series. The player who faced Djokovic in the second round was Bolelli. The Italian player could not create any surprises when he lost quickly after 3 sets with the scores 6-1, 6-2, 6-2. A match that didn't take much effort for Djokovic. In the 3rd round, Djokovic met the American player Querrey, and a similar match in the second round took place. He in turn overcame the opponent with the scores 6-3, 6-1, 6-3. One match is not much to talk about. Round 4 Djokovic overcame Hewitt with the scores 7-5, 6-3, 6-3. At the end of 4 rounds in the group stage, Djokovic has shown himself to be an excellent young player, taking turns gently overtaking his opponents. In the quarter-finals, Djokovic faced the 5th seed of the tournament, David Ferrer. Like other players, David Ferrer did not create any surprises when he lost all 3 sets to Djokovic with the scores 6-0, 6-3, 7-5. Difficulties only really came in the semifinals, when Djokovic met Roger Federer. The world number 1 Federer at that time was at the peak of his career. The tug-of-war took place in the first set when Djokovic won with a score of 7-5. In the second set everything was easier when Djokovic won with a score of 6-3. The match was very interesting in the 3rd set. The 2 players struggled with each other point by point, and Djokovic could only end the match after 6 series of tie breaks and won this set with a score of 7-6. Having won against the world number 1 player, Djokovic's spirit is very high. Djokovic's opponent in the final is Jo-Wilfried Tsonga. The French tennis player is not appreciated in this tournament. Before the tournament he was only ranked 38th in the world. However, he has emerged as a phenomenon and is considered a killer of the big guys when he defeated the seeds Eugenie, Murray, Gasquet and Nadal respectively. The Grand Slam final at the 2008 Australian Open was the first time in 4 years that both the legendary Federer and Nadal were absent. Djokovic and Tsonga are both in top form. Djokovic with the perfect return phase has overcome the serve speed up to 220 km/h. The 2 players took turns scoring break points in the first games. Next was the chase for the score until the 10th game when Tsonga successfully made 2 consecutive hits, thereby winning the first set. At this time, many people think that there will be no chance for Djokovic. In fact, Tsonga's strength was most evident with powerful serves, accurate volleys and even lucky and effective net situations. However, everything changed in the second set. Tsonga made too many errors to hit the ball without going over the net, allowing Djokovic to score a breakpoint in the 7th game. Not too difficult, the 22-year-old Serbian player maintained the advantage of holding the serve to level the score after 2 sets. If set 3 was even simpler for Djokovic because he quickly added 2 break points, set 4 became a physical race with the advantage always going to the player holding the serve. Entering the tie-break series, Tsonga started with 2 left-hand strokes that didn't go over the net. He regained 1 point but then made 2 more mistakes to give Djokovic a 5-1 lead. When it was his turn to serve, the Serbian player gently ended the tie-break series with a score of 7-2. "3 hours and 6 minutes is the time for Tsonga's tireless efforts, but it is enough for Djokovic to complete his dream of conquering the Grand Slam." Losing the first set, but with the level and experience of the world number 3 player, Djokovic went upstream to win the final, thereby becoming the first Serbian player to win a Grand Slam. Winning this prestigious award, Djokovic became the youngest player to win the Australian Open since 1985. The first Grand Slam in his career at the age of 22, Djokovic has gradually stepped onto a glorious career path. We would like to end the video here. Please watch our next videos to look back on Djokovic's glorious journey. Goodbye and see you in the next videos.